Good morning. I am in my meditation spot and just wanted to mention a couple of practices that tie to what I was talking about earlier this week, the polyvagal theory. And I wanted to start with what is the vagus nerve, okay? And it's the centerpiece of the polyvagal theory, so it's good to talk more about what this nerve is. And it is a very big nerve that emerges from the brain stem and goes down. It branches. It has a right and a left side, and it extends and goes, integrates in and around each of our organs. So, the root of the word vagus is vaga. It's a Latin root, which means to wander. And, so like the word vagabond is a wandering person. And so the same thing, the nerve branches out like extensively. If you Google a diagram of this nerve, it's pretty extensive. And it, what's interesting about the vagus nerve is that it is primarily sending information back to the brain of how the body is doing. So 80 to 90% of the nerve fibers in the vagus nerve are going up. They're called afferent nerves, and they're sending information back up to the brain on how the body is doing. And this is really good to know. This isn't just me geeking out for no reason. This is me telling you that if you apply breath work, you can tell the brain how the body is doing. You can change whatever biofeedback you are giving your mind to calm your entire body-mind system. So a way to do this is to take a twice as long exhale as inhale. And the research that I've read, it's at least do it for 2 minutes. And if you do a 4-count inhale and an 8-count exhale, you can count each of these on one finger, and that will bring you around to 1 minute. So 12 seconds times 5 is 60 seconds. So this, if you count it on one hand twice, that's a 2-minute exercise of a 4-count inhale and an 8-count exhale. That's one. And then another 4-count inhale and an 8-count exhale. And so you continue, but you actually do the count. And the other thing that you can do is bring that, so this will really get you from sympathetic activation, where so many of us are. We are, coffee drinkers, we are overscheduled. There's just so much going on in our lives that I would say the vast majority of Americans are, tend towards being in sympathetic activation. And so this breath work is a really great way to bring the system back down into the parasympathetic, getting the rest digest response online, getting the organs, back online, helping us process our lives as we're living it rather than having to crash. So that's one piece. The other is whether you're feeling high or low. If you're feeling out of equilibrium, a great way to get back into equilibrium is to incorporate the hand over the heart. It seems really simple, but if you send that 4-count inhale and that 8-count exhale through the heart, so if you kind of imagine bringing the inhale through the hand and sending the exhale out, through the hand, that will bring attention and energy in and out through the ventral vagal part of your nervous system. So this helps you reconnect to the prefrontal cortex, to your highest mind. It gets you more ready to connect with others from a really balanced and peaceful state. So hand over the heart, twice as long exhale as inhale, just a couple of tips and tricks to regulate your own nervous system. The other thing I want to just mention is that, awareness is your best and most important tool. So, having an awareness of your inner experience throughout your life, throughout your day, so not just on the meditation cushion or just in a yoga class, the more that you bring your awareness of your habits, your patterns, how you are feeling, your feeling state, the more you bring that to yourself throughout the day, the better off you are, and the better able you will be to notice what kind of breath you need, what kind of resources you need to bring yourself. I'll also mention that the 4 abodes of the heart that I taught for the last 4 weeks is all about ventral vagal. It's all about bringing the resource of the heart, the highest self, online. So yeah, just continuing to integrate all of these things together, which is my favorite thing to do, and I write all about it in my book, Faith Underwater. It's kind of cool. The more that I teach you, the more that these parts of the books are writing themselves, so I appreciate you following along. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful and skillful day. Let me know if you try either or both of these breath work exercises, and let me know how they go.